될 거야.
내 거야. 내가 친형이야.
놈의 형.
작가님은 남이야. 남.
형.
남.
확실히 한 발 차 세우겠습니다. 10m, 9m, 지금!
From time-traveling detectives to goblin gods, from weightlifting fairies to brilliant doctors, this video got it all. By the end of this video, you will be itching to start a major K-drama binge watching session. Hey guys, welcome back to GoGo-Gumiho. Today, we're counting down the top 15 K-dramas from 2010 to 2020. That's right, not just 10, but 15. Why? Because this decade was absolutely packed with amazing shows, and I couldn't bear to leave any of these gems out. Get ready for a roller coaster of emotions as we revisit some of the most heart-wrenching romances, heart-pounding thrillers, and laugh-out-loud comedies. But before we dive in, let me know in the comments which of these dramas you have watched, or which ones you've lined up to see next. In case you are wondering how our rating system works, take a look at our earlier video on Top 10 K-drama from 2010 where we explain how each ratings represents. Link in descriptions. Now, let's get this countdown started. Coming in at number 15 with a Zhang rating of 8.6, we have Descendants of the Sun from 2016. Now, if you haven't heard of this drama, where have you been hiding? This show took the world by storm, and for good reason. It stars the absolutely charming Joong-ki as Captain Yu Si-jin, a special force officer who could make anyone swoon in uniform. Opposite him is the gorgeous song Hye-kyo playing Dr. Kang Mo-yeon. What I love about this drama is how it balances heart-fluttering romance with high-stakes action. Set against the backdrop of a peacekeeping mission in a fictional war-torn country, it gives us plenty of swoon-worthy moments between our leads, while also keeping us on the edge of our seats with intense rescue operations and medical emergencies. The chemistry between Song Joong-ki and Song Hye-kyo is off the charts. I mean, they ended up getting married in real life after this show. Let's not forget the secondary couple, Jin-gu and Kim Jae-won, who are just as captivating and added lots of depth to the show. Some might say the portrayal of military life is a bit idealized, but hey, this is K-drama land, and we're here for the epic romance and stunning cinematography with that lovely soundtrack, aren't we? Once you start humming whenever the theme song always plays on air, you're already hooked. Moving on to number 14 with a Zhang rating of 8.6 also, we have Dr. Romantic from 2016. Now, I know what you're thinking. Another medical drama. But trust me, this one stands out from the crowd. It stars the legendary Han Suk-kyu as Dr. Kim Sa-boo, aka the romantic doctor himself. What makes this show unique is its rural setting. Instead of the glossy big city hospitals we're used to, we're taken to a small, humble hospital in the countryside. It's here that Master Kim, a brilliant but mysterious surgeon, takes two young doctors under his wing played by Yoo Yeon-seok and So-hyun. Han Suk-kyu's performance as Master Kim is simply masterful. He's gruff and demanding, but you can always see the care and passion behind his actions, and watching the young doctors grow under his tutelage is incredibly satisfying. Sure, sometimes Master Kim's abilities might seem a little too good to be true, but the show's exploration of complex medical and ethical issues more than makes up for it. It's a refreshing take on the medical drama genre that'll have you cheering for the underdogs. Number 13, also tie at 8.6 on our list, is the adorable Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-ju from 2016. Guys, if you're in need of a feel-good drama that'll make you laugh, cry, and fall in love, this is it. Lee Song-young stars as Kim Bok-ju, a college weightlifter who's strong in body but a total softie at heart. Opposite her is Nam Joo-hyuk as Young Joon-hyun, a swimmer with a sweet and playful personality. Their romance is the definition of relationship goals. It's sweet, supportive, and downright hilarious. What I adore about this drama is how relatable it is. It perfectly captures the struggles and joys of college life, from figuring out your dreams to navigating first love. Bok-ju's journey of self-discovery is something I think we can all relate to. Lee Song-young absolutely shines as Bok-ju. She nails both the physical aspects of being a weightlifter and the emotional vulnerability of a young woman figuring out her place in the world. And her chemistry with Nam Joo-hyuk? Off the charts. Yes, the plot might be a bit predictable at times, but honestly, who cares when it's this heartwarming? It's like a warm hug in drama form. Coming in at number 12 with Zang rating of 8.7, we have Healer from 2014. Okay, action fans, this one's for you. But don't worry, romance lovers, you're in for a treat too. This drama is the perfect blend of action, mystery, and romance. Gi Chang-woo stars as So-young-hoo, aka Healer, a skilled night courier who can do pretty much anything as long as it doesn't involve direct contact with people. Park Min-young plays Yi Young-shin, a feisty tabloid reporter. When these two get caught up in a decades-old conspiracy, sparks fly in more ways than one. What I love about this drama is how it keeps you on your toes. 1 minute you're trying to piece together clues about the mystery, the next you're swooning over the romance, and then bam, you're in the middle of an epic action sequence. It's like a roller coaster, but make it drama. The chemistry between Gi Chang-woo and Park Min-young is electric. Seriously, you could power a small city with it. And Gi Chang-woo's action scenes? Chef's kiss perfection. Now, I'll admit, sometimes the political backstory can get a bit confusing, but trust me, stick with it. The payoff is totally worth it. At number 11 with our second 8.7 rating, we have True Beauty from 2020, sneaking in at the end of our decade. Based on a popular webtoon, this drama is a delightful rom-com that'll have you laughing 1 minute and reaching for the tissues the next. Moon Ga-young stars as Lim Ju-kung, a girl who's bullied for her looks but becomes a goddess with the help of makeup. Cha Yun-woo and Wang In-yeop play her two love interests, forming one of the most visually pleasing love triangles in K-drama history. What I appreciate about this drama is how it tackles issues of self-esteem and societal beauty standards. Yes, it's wrapped up in a pretty romantic package, but the messages about self-acceptance and inner beauty really hit home. Moon Ga-young is absolutely charming as Ju-kung. She nails both the comic moments and the more emotional scenes. And can we talk about the second lead syndrome with Wang In-yeop? Seriously, Team Hung Seo-joon all the way. Sometimes you just want to watch something fun and heartwarming, and True Beauty delivers that in spades. Plus, the comedy is on point. I dare you not to laugh at Ju-kung's zombie walk. Moving into the top 10 also with 8.7 Zang rating, we have Sky Castle from 2018 at number 10. Buckle up, folks, because this one's a wild ride. This satirical drama takes a scathing look at the ultra-competitive world of elite education in Korea, and it does not pull any punches. The story revolves around a group of wealthy families living in a luxurious residential area called Sky Castle. These families are willing to do anything, and I mean anything to get their kids into top universities. The ensemble cast, including Yum Young-ah and E.T. Run, both deliver powerhouse performances that'll leave you speechless. Yum Young-ah as the ambitious Hana Seo-jin is particularly mesmerizing. What I love about this drama is how it manages to be both a biting social commentary and a thrilling makjang. It keeps you on the edge of your seat with its twists and turns, all while making you think about the pressures of academic success and the lengths people will go to achieve it. Now, I will admit, sometimes the characters' actions can seem a bit extreme. But you know what? That is part of what makes it so addictive. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion, and you just cannot look away. At number 9, our fourth 8.7 Zang rating, we have Prison Playbook from 2017. Now, I know what you are thinking, a drama set in prison. How is that fun? Trust me, this show will change your mind. The story follows Kim Ji-hyuk, a famous baseball player who ends up in prison right before his major league debut. It's played brilliantly by Hye-soo, who you might recognize from a little show called Squid Game. Ji-hyuk's childhood friend, portrayed by Young Kang-ho, is a prison guard at the same facility, adding another layer of complexity to the story. What I absolutely adore about this drama is how it subverts all your expectations about a prison story. Yes, there are serious moments, and it doesn't shy away from the realities of prison life. but it's also surprisingly warm, funny, and even uplifting at times. Some might say the humor feels out of place in a prison setting, but I think that's what makes this show special. The ensemble cast is phenomenal, bringing to life a diverse group of inmates and staff members. Each character has their own story, and watching these unfold is both heartbreaking and heartwarming. And the bromance between Je-hoon and his cellmates, pure gold, reminding us of the humanity in everyone, even though society has cast aside. Coming in at number 8 with Zang rating of 8.8, we have the fantasy romance that took the world by storm, Goblin from 2016, also known as Guardian, the Lonely and Great God. This drama is an epic tale of love, fate, and immortality. Gong-yu stars as Kim Shin, a 939-year-old goblin searching for his human bride to end his immortal life. Enter Ja-yoon Tak, played by Kim Go-yoon, a bubbly high school student with the ability to see ghosts. Throw in a grim reaper Lee Dong-woo, and you've got a supernatural love story for the ages. What I love about this drama is its sheer scope and ambition. It seamlessly blends historical elements with modern-day soul, creating a rich, immersive world. The cinematography is absolutely stunning. Every frame is like a painting. The chemistry between the leads is off the charts, and not just the romantic pairs. The bromance between Gong-yu and Lee Dong-woo is legendary. Their bickering is some of the funniest stuff I've seen in K-dramas. Now, I know some people have issues with the age gap between the main couple. And yeah, when you think about it too hard, it's a bit weird. But the show does such a good job of selling their emotional connection that I found myself rooting for them anyway. The show tackles some heavy themes like loneliness, the burden of immortality, and the nature of fate. But it balances these with moments of pure comedy and romance. Trust me, you'll laugh, you'll cry, and you'll never look at buckwheat flowers the same way again. At number 7 with Zang rating of 8.9, we have Signal from 2016. If you're a fan of crime thrillers with a twist, this one's for you. It's like Cold Case meets Frequency, but make it Korean. The story revolves around a criminal profiler in 2015 who discovers he can communicate via walkie-talkie with a detective from 1989. Together, they work to solve cold cases and prevent crimes before they happen. Je-hoon, Kim Hye-soo, and Cho Jin-woong lead the cast with powerful performances. What I absolutely love about this drama is how it keeps you on the edge of your seat. The cases are intricate and well plotted, and the time travel element adds an extra layer of complexity. It's like solving a puzzle where the pieces are scattered across different decades. The show doesn't shy away from tackling some heavy topics, including corruption in the police force and the mishandling of high-profile cases. It's thought-provoking and often heartbreaking, but always compelling. Now, I'll admit, sometimes the time travel logic can get a bit confusing, but honestly, the performances are so good and the storytelling so tight that you'll be too engrossed to care. Plus, the ethical dilemmas posed by changing the past make for some really interesting discussions. Coming in at number 6 with a 9 Zang rating, we have It's Okay to Not Be Okay from 2020. This is not your typical rom-com, folks. It's a psychological romance that deals with mental health issues in a way we rarely see in K-dramas. Kim Soo-hyun plays Moon Gang-ti, a psychiatric ward caretaker, while So Ye-ji portrays Ko Moon-yang, a children's book author with antisocial personality disorder. Their paths cross and, well, sparks fly, but not always in a good way at first. What I absolutely adore about this drama is its unique visual style. It incorporates fairy tale elements and stunning animation sequences that tie into the storyline. Seriously, the artistic direction is off the charts. The show tackles mental health issues head-on, showing characters dealing with trauma, anxiety, and various disorders. It's refreshing to see these topics addressed so directly in a K-drama, and it does so with a mix of sensitivity and quirkiness that keeps it from feeling too heavy. So Ye-ji's performance as Moon-yang is particularly noteworthy. She brings such depth to a character that could easily have been one-dimensional or stereotypical, and her chemistry with Kim Soo-hyun, explosive. Now, I know some viewers found Moon-yang's behavior problematic, especially in the beginning. And yeah, she does some questionable things. But watching her growth throughout the series is incredibly satisfying. Plus, the show never excuses her actions, which I appreciate. At number 5, we have Mr. Queen from 2020, also with 9 Zang rating. Guys, if you haven't watched this historical comedy yet, you're missing out on one of the most hilarious and unique dramas of the decade. The premise is wild. A modern-day male chef somehow time travels and ends up in the body of a queen in the Joseon era. Shin Yi-soon plays Queen Chorin, or rather, the chef in the queen's body, while Kim Young-hyun is King Jeol-jong. What I love about this drama is how it turns the typical historical drama on its head. Watching a modern man navigate life as a queen in ancient Korea is just comedy gold. The culture clashes and misunderstandings had me in stitches. Shin Yi-soon absolutely knocks it out of the park with her performance. The way she switches between the mannerisms of a prim and proper queen and a brash modern man is just chef's kiss perfection, and her chemistry with Kim Young-hyun, off the charts. The show also does a great job of balancing the comedy with some genuine emotional moments and political intrigue. It keeps you laughing, but also keeps you invested in the characters and their struggles. Now, I know some history buffs might take issue with some of the historical inaccuracies, but honestly, sometimes you just need to sit back and enjoy the ride, you know? Coming in at number 4 with Zang rating of 9.1, we have Flower of Evil from 2020. Buckle up, folks, because this psychological thriller is one wild ride from start to finish. Joong-ki stars as Baek Hye-soo, a man living under a false identity who seems to be the perfect husband. His wife, Cha Zi-won, played by Moon Jae-won, is a detective. As she investigates a series of murders, she starts to suspect that her husband might be hiding some dark secrets. What I absolutely love about this drama is how it keeps you guessing. Just when you think you've figured it out, it throws another curveball at you. The tension is palpable from the very first episode, and it doesn't let up until the very end. Joong-ki's performance is nothing short of phenomenal. He portrays Hye-soo's complex character with such nuance that you're never quite sure whether to root for him or fear him. And his chemistry with Moon Jae-won? It's electric, even in the midst of all the suspense and drama. I'll admit that the plot does get a bit convoluted towards the end, but the journey is thrilling, so I didn't really mind. Plus, the show raises some really interesting questions about nature versus nurture, and whether people can truly change. Moving on to number 3 with Zang rating of 9.2. We have Hospital Playlist from 2020. I know what you're thinking, another medical drama? But trust me, this one's special. The show follows 5 doctors who've been best friends since medical school. They work at the same hospital and play in a band together in their free time. It's like Friends meets Grey's Anatomy, but make it Korean. The band practice scenes are not only hilarious, but also give us some great covers of classic Korean songs. What I adore about this drama is how it balances the medical cases with the personal lives of our characters. It's not all high-stakes surgeries and medical emergencies. The medical cases sometimes do take a back seat to the personal stories, and for me, that's what makes this show special. It's a warm, feel-good drama that reminds us of the power of friendship and the human side of medicine. Some of these medical cases can be so touching that they brought tears down my cheek. The ensemble cast is fantastic, with each actor bringing something unique to their character, and the chemistry between them all. It feels so natural that you believe these people have really been friends for decades. Throughout the show, we get to see the everyday moments, the inside jokes, the little traditions that make up a long-standing friendship. Coming in at number 2 with Zang rating of 9.4, we have My Mister from 2018. Guys, if you haven't watched this one yet, prepare yourself for an emotional journey. The drama stars Lee Seong-jung as Baek Dong-hoon, a middle-aged engineer going through a rough patch in life, and IU as Arn, a troubled young woman struggling to make ends meet. Their unlikely friendship forms the heart of the story. What I love about this drama is its raw, unflinching look at the hardships of everyday life. It's not afraid to show the ugly side of things, including poverty, workplace bullying, and family conflicts. But amidst all that, it finds moments of beauty and human connection that just hit you right in the feels. The performances are absolutely stellar. IU in particular is a revelation. If you only know her as a K-pop star, prepare to be blown away by her acting chops. The way she portrays Arn's hardened exterior slowly cracking to reveal her vulnerability is just wow. The supporting actors are just super in this show. Their stories add that much-needed context to the whole show and brings out the importance of family support and acceptance. Now, I'll admit, the show can be pretty heavy at times. It's definitely a slow burn, especially in the early few episodes. But trust me, stick with it, and the payoff is so worth it. It's a beautiful exploration of human resilience and the power of compassion. And finally, we've reached number 1 on our list. Drumroll. It's Reply 1988 from 2015 with the highest Zang rating of 9.5. Set in a close-knit neighborhood in Seoul in 1988, this nostalgic series follows 5 friends and their families. It stars Lee Lee as Song-dok's son, our lovable protagonist, with Bak Bo-gum and Liu Jun-yeon as 2 of her friends and potential love interests. What makes this drama so special? Where do I even begin? It perfectly captures the essence of growing up, of family dynamics, of first loves and lifelong friendships. It's funny, it's heartwarming, it's nostalgic without being overly sentimental. The attention to detail in recreating the late 80s is incredible. From the fashion to the music to the historical events happening in the background, it really transports you to that time period. The ensemble cast is phenomenal. Every character, from the kids to the parents to the neighbors, feels fully realized and lovable in their own way. And the way the show balances multiple storylines is just masterful. I know some people find the episodes a bit long, and I agree. But personally, I cherished every minute. Each episode feels like a warm hug, like you're right there in the neighborhood with these characters. Reply 1988 is more than just a drama. It's an experience. It's a show that will make you laugh, cry, and want to call your family and friends to tell them you love them. And that's why it's our number 1 pick for the best K-drama of the 2010 to 2020 decade. And there you have it, folks. Those are our top 15 K-dramas from 2010 to 2020. Each of these shows has something unique to offer, from heartwarming stories and intense thrillers to swoon-worthy romances and thought-provoking dramas. What do you think of our list? Do you agree with our rankings? Let me know in the comments below which ones you've seen and which ones you're adding to your watch list, or if there are any other K-dramas you think should have made the list. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more K-drama content. And hey, why not share this video with your fellow K-drama lovers? Maybe you'll inspire their next binge watch. Until next time, this is GoGo signing off.